Welcome back, everybody, to more Skyrim here on Additional Pylons Games. We're continuing where we left off last time. We're in the middle of the Dungeon of Elftand, another Dwemer ruin on our adventure, this time to actually go for one of the Elder Scrolls. And I'm watching that little thing that's going back and forth above my head, and it is just mesmerizing. I don't know if you guys have ever watched like those videos where, like, I don't know, repeated motion. It's like repeated motion going back and forth, just like the same process happening again and again and again. Like sometimes like a like a factory that produces stuff. Or this is not a great description, but those videos where it's just really satisfying to watch the same process, the same thing happen over and over. That's kind of what it reminds me of, and I love those videos. I think they're fantastic. Just saying. I should have gone. So here's what I'm gonna jump over. Jump. So obviously this is meant to like possibly knock you off and be really super annoying. I prefer to just hop over them. Alright, we'll take your scrap metal. Come along here to this other side. And did we lose Lydia? We probably did. Nope, there she is. She made it through. I'm actually pretty impressed, Lydia. Well done. Elftand Animiculary. The words that come up for the Dwemer.
Huh?
Huh? What? Alright. And of course, as always, there's Falmer Shield. Falmer Shield. So you know what that means? That means there's Falmer nearby. Of course, any Dwemer ruin, there's going to be Falmer. Oh man. I don't know what it is about that motion, back and forth. Just very satisfying. Alright. Open the door. What do we got? Okay. I know this place. Let's beat up another spider. Nice try, Lydia. Alright. And we actually need to come up here. See that trick? See that, guys? That was pretty good, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Alright. Set him on fire. Come on, spider. There you go, Lydia. You actually hit him this time. I'm so proud of you. Alright, so before we go that way, we're actually going to drop down here. There's a neat little secret down here. So you can see, I got some blood spatter. And if you come through this way, you got Endrast here. He's wearing his robes. He talks a little bit about the Falmer, talks a little bit about getting captured and barely getting away. Crawling in here, and he got hurt by one of the dwarven machines, and you can actually hop up here. Got sometimes get a little bit of a running start. Come on, come on. There we go. Some Chaurus eggs right here. Always good to see Chaurus eggs. You know what that means. There are Chaurus nearby. Also means money. Because Chaurus eggs are worth a lot of money, especially when you turn them into invisibility potions. They're pretty effective as far as a weight to value ratio, which is what we like to see. Lydia's probably going to get herself killed on that trap. And there should be a Falmer. Oh, no. That's what I was thinking. He landed right on my head. Thank you, Lydia, for squashing that spider. And starting in this room, I believe we're going to start seeing Falmer. Yeah. Alright, this loyal dwarven machine. Sorry, sir. Gotta shut you down. So I read an interesting thought, interesting theory about why the steam machines, the Dwemer machines, are still up and running, and that is that the Dwemer somehow were able to enchant them so that they are outside of the flow of time. So basically, it's almost as though, even though they're moving machines and they're a part of this world, it's almost like they're visitors. I don't know. I'm talking aliens now. But basically that they are outside the flow of time, and because of that, they don't rust, they don't break down, they don't wear or tear or anything like that. Partly due because they're, the Dwemer metal is a very advanced metal, but also because they simply aren't a part of the timeline, actually, which is an interesting thought. So we're going to go ahead and explore this little area here, even though technically the next step is for us to do, we actually need to go down that drop-off that's directly behind us. So, interesting little thought, interesting idea of how they're still functional after all these thousands of years. It's because they're not affected by time. But they are affected by punches. Punches and punches and punches. Alright, Quicksilver ore, we'll take that. There's also... I thought there was something back here. Maybe not. Maybe not. I know that there is in here. Obviously, there's a chest. We can take those boots for now. Always drop them later. As always, get all the loot. And then if you need to drop some, well, future self can take care of that. Present self doesn't care about it. Present self needs to just get us to the weight limit. There we go. Yeah. Search that skeleton. Take that gold. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Alright, we'll take the helmet. We'll take all the stuff that's in the easy chest first. And then Kinnereth. Okay. And now let's go for the massive chest. Off to a good start. Alright, just trying to find the spot. So yeah, Dwemer mysteries. Machines outside the realm of time. They're able to read the Elder Scrolls, as we learned in one of our earlier episodes. They're able to learn and get the knowledge of the Elder Scrolls without having their sight and their mind affected by inscribing it mechanically onto lexicon. Here we go. Found somewhat of the area of where it unlocks. Nope. Okay, need to keep going down further to the right. But yeah, I just find that and obviously the Dwemer being gone, I think, adds to their mystery. But at some point in time, the developers need to provide answers. Ebony boots, wow. They need to start unraveling the mystery little by little of the Dwemer. So let's go ahead and give Lydia some stuff.
To carry your burdens.
Yes, you are. Just love that sass that you give me, Lydia. Please have some more. Alright, let's start just unloading all this stuff on her. Have some boots. We want to give her as many of these. Let's give her all that first. Let's give her these soul gems. Keep all the light stuff. No, we're not going to give her gold. We can give her gold ore. Let's give her these soul gems. Alright. She is full up, apparently.
Let's
That's
get
okay,
going
though.
then.
Let's get going. Alright, so we need to go that way. There we are. And you can see that there is a red dot down there already for us. So Falmer has already detected us. Sure, we'll take your salmon steak. Yagra Gortwog, a brave and valiant orc lady. If you read one of the journals, or if you read Endrast's journal, he talks about how her last act was basically to throw him up onto that ledge as this thing was crumbling, and then she died here. So a little bit of a heroic final deed. for our orc friend. Come up here, get this little chest. Wow, was not expecting that. Let's take it all. And watch Lydia get rocked. Oh, dang it. Alright, give it a shot. So, now we're about to go down and meet our first Falmer friend. Here, buddy. There you are. Come on, Skulker. And off you go. Lydia is following him. You've got to be kidding. Did Lydia just die? Alright, I'm gonna do a quick save here. Actually, that was dumb. I should not have done a quick save there. I should have done a quick save before. Hopefully Lydia can't die from falling damage. She might not be the best follower, but I mean, she's the only follower I've got, and she's got a lot of really valuable stuff on her right now. So, here's to hoping that Lydia is not dead. Oh, that's a fireball. Die, Falmer. Die. Die, spider. So Lydia definitely fell all the way down there. Yeah, that was a pretty big fall. So, well, I guess we're going to find out if Lydia can die from falling damage. For now, we apparently are on our own. Hey, buddy. Come on, I'm behind you. Nope, he doesn't care. He doesn't care that he's getting rocked. Alright, I'll take his ear. Take his arrows. Take everything else that he's got. I think they're on super high alert because of Lydia. Alright. Take Longfin, take his ear. Give him a few more punches. There we go. Not too bad. Or chalcum ore, silver ore, iron ore. All that. Nothing good in that hut. But we do have an alchemy station here. Which is kind of fun. You see the clearly the Falmer have some intelligence as they're able to read. They're able to, kind of put together poisons and that sort of thing. So they're not all gone. That is, they're not mentally all gone. The Falmer, they're still there. They've got vestiges of intelligence. They're very sneaky. They do ambushes, as we find out in some other stories and quests and stuff. They're able to do that, and we're able to start a fire to kill them. Hey, there's Lydia. She's alive. She's also on fire. Oh man, she did make it. Apparently Lydia cannot die of fall damage. That is good to know. In case we ever need to knock her off her ledge for some reason. We don't need that sword. Let's put that sword back. I apparently had picked up two at some point. Second one. Alright, let's go through here. Let's check out his hut. Nothing in the hut. Yeah, take a little fire damage. Not a big deal. Alright, so here's another fun little Easter egg. You've got they've got mushrooms and skeever hides roasting on top of the fire. Some of them got knocked off. Dwemer ingot up top there. Anything else? There's an armor bench and an anvil there as well. And we've got an expert chest. So you can actually do some blacksmithing down here if you really want to do some blacksmithing down here in the depths of Alfdand. I don't know. Obviously, I like all the Dwemer runes. I think that they're very interesting, but this one seems to have the most personality, which makes sense if you're gonna make this a required dungeon for everyone to go through for the main storyline. May as well make it as interesting and quirky and fun as possible. Come up here real quick, grab ourselves. Apparently those Falmer ears are not lootable. Take that. Let's get rid of this ruined book. That's too bad that the elf ears are not, or the Falmer ears are not lootable, because I could use those. Get our spell shield up. See, did 0 damage to us. Yeah. Staff of Ice Spikes. Skulker was dead before we got here, which is, I don't know. Alright, oh yeah. So here we are. We're actually pretty much at the bottom of the dungeon. That lift right there takes us up to the top. Back to the top where we were at the start of the dungeon. So we got Falmer Night Prowler here. Takes here. You see we've got Valley here, ragged robes and boots. And you can see that there is some pretty sick and dark stuff going on down here. They're butchering people, cutting them up. We'll take this human flesh because why not? Pretty sure that leather is meant to signify that it's human skin. So yeah. Here we are with more Easter eggs. Take that kite. Oh yeah. You can see that they've like laid out all the expedition stuff here on the table. Claw, hawkbeak, grass pod. Almost as if the Dwemer were searching through, rifling through all their stuff and picking out what was important, what was valuable to them. So we'll do the same. Empty skooma bottle. Skooma, yeah. Wine. Yeah. Kids don't do drugs. Take that robe and leather. What's in the sack? Salt piles. Sure. We'll take that. Beaver hide. More human flesh. Yum. And, okay. Alright. A couple arrows. Alright, and that leads us to the rest of the dungeon. But before we go and do that, I'm going to cut off this episode a little bit early. Just because this is our way back up to the top. Back up to the start. That is, over there. So I'm going to go back with Lydia. Dislodge her of some of our stuff. All the stuff that we need to sell. And then we'll be back. Sorry, let's do this properly. So we're going to go back to town, sell off some stuff so that we're light and able to carry more loot. Also, it's about time to cut off the episode. So thanks again for tuning in for a little bit more Skyrim here on Additional Pylons Games. Tune in next time as we continue on our way through Elftand, down to Blackreach, and hopefully to the Tower of Mazark, I believe is the correct place. So thanks again for tuning in. Hit like and subscribe. Check out some of the other series going on the channel. Connect with me on Facebook and Twitter. Links are in the description. And leave a comment below if you have anything to say. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time here on APG.